Ready?
Yep, that's you.
Are you ready? It's your story, fella. To get out and out of the way. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good time tonight.
Yay!
Wedding 2 days ago now. It might be time for somebody to say a few words. Fire. Make yourselves comfortable. First, I'd just like to say thanks to Brian and Claire for asking me to be their best man. Weddings are always happy events and it's good to be actively involved in it. Try and be as quick as I can just now, Friar. I know you like to ramble on quite a bit when you get going. But if you catch me at it, just give me a wee nudge, a sign or something. For those of you who don't know her, my name's Eddy. I'm one of Friar's oldest friends, along with the rest of them up here. We've known each other through primary school, secondary school, and university as well. We actually worked together for a short time as well. I say work in the loosest possible sense. Because Brian, a bit of a skiver in his time. Remember he was working on a lot of site-based work one time, and him and his buddy just took it upon themselves to drive down to the Light District one day for a bit of sightseeing on work time. Even had the cheek to send me a postcard. About the same time in the office, the boss made up a kind of whereabouts wall chart where everybody was supposed to fill in where they would be each day of the week. So I'd say Friars is about the biggest work of fiction since George's Marvellous Medicine. just the ghost into the room. The first anybody knew he'd been in the room was the door closing behind him. Just look up and his chart had been filled in with all these strange place names. So we're over in Orange for the wedding on Thursday there, and everybody had a good time. Everything went smoothly. Everybody was in the right place at the right time. Claire even treated us to an impromptu giggling session during the marriage vows. Certainly made for a relaxed atmosphere. I also found out from Jack what a real Scotsman keeps in his kilt during a wedding. A set of fake plastic teeth. A spare brain and a spare eyeball. You never know when you might need them. So anyway, who is Friar and why do we actually call him Friar? Some people say it's because he used to work in a chippy, but that's just not the case. Not the kind of Friar we're talking about here. He doesn't look like he used to work in a chippy anyway, does he? So basically it's called Friar. When we were at school, he was a pretty quiet guy, generally kept himself to himself, which led to a number of theories about him. One voice said that Friar actually knew the meaning of life, the universe, he just chose not to talk about it. Someone else said that his mum wound him up like a clockwork toy every morning, and she never wound him up enough. He got far out before he got to school. Suppose the classic example of Friar at school was one time we were at Greg's the Baker's for lunch one day. It's fairly busy, so women comes up to Friar, asks him what he's wanting. He simply says, hot pie. Figures a way to get him his hot pie. Another woman comes up, what are you after, son? Again, he just says, hot pie. Go got it in him to say, I've been served already. So he just moves down the queue and ends up with 2 hot pies.
When you were there.
So, about that time, the name Friar was mentioned, because we decided to take a vow of silence. It's a name that's stuck ever since, and I think one of the main reasons it stuck is because Friar himself actually embraced the name, used it himself. And anyway, he didn't really say much in defence anyway. The name stuck so well that when he was at university, he was well into 3rd year before some of his new uni friends actually found out his real name was Stuart. So, just wondering, how's Friar changed since he's hooked up with Claire? I think, to be honest, Friar's quite the same in a lot of ways as he was years ago. One change I've noticed that it's mainly due to Claire joining the police force. As it tries illegal music downloads, since Claire told him he'd be looking at possible court appearances. Another change just noticed last weekend was Friar had a free weekend. Claire was working and Jack was away for the weekend. So what did Friar decide to do with this last weekend of freedom before he got hit? Did he decide to make up for his early exit at his own stag do and go out on the town? Did he go to the cinema or maybe out for a curry? Or did he spend £50 on sugar and spend the entire weekend taking a tablet? I think the answer's just on the table behind me. So that's really all I've got to say. I'd just like to ask everybody to stand up and raise a glass to the happy couple. Ryan and Claire. Done, Eddie.
Well done, Eddie.
Eddie.